All right. Good day, wherever you are, or whenever you're listening to this or watching this, rather. All right. This is our weekly analysis. I was kind of less busy today, so I just thought that we could just look at some potential trade ideas for the week. This is Tuesday, the 7th of June 2022. So, um, let us start with currency pairs and then we'll go to synthetic indices. Right. So let's look at this. All right. Okay. Let's start with gold. Right. So looking at the structure of gold, we can identify that. Let me go to 4 hour. And you can see that gold has some sort of bearish. So look at gold. Okay. Look at what gold has been doing. We had a bullish structure coming from this, so just follow me. I saw a higher high. Sorry. So a higher low, a high, and then we had a clear break to the downside, right? So gold has been bearish for a while. So we have been having a series of lower highs and lower lows, right? You can see gold has been giving series of lower highs and lower lows. You can see there was a kind of false break of structure at this point here because we had a lower high. So okay. I'm gonna kind of clear this low. So I was thinking that this was a BOS, but see the no kind of it went below. You can see that gold has been bearish. You can see lower highs and lower lows forming. Right, this is market structure, right? So we have established that gold has been bearish for a while. And looking at what I can see, okay, there's a break of structure on gold. Why is there a break of structure? Because the market has clearly closed above this last lower high, right? So we can now start looking for buy ideas for the week or the next 2 weeks, right? So I will be doing this every time just for what I'm looking at on gold. So looking at this, I can see that gold, okay, I can see some mini structure forming. Let's go to the 2 hour time frame. I can see a mini structure that was forming around there, okay? Look at this. We had our lower high, our lower low, our lower high, and our lower low. And we had a break to the upside. Market has tested it. We now have a bullish structure forming. So you can see what the market has been doing. And then, so now let us identify our trading range. So identifying our trading range, we have from here up to here, right? So our trading range has been established. And okay, let us see what is now trading range. Looking for buy ideas, all right? So we're looking to play maybe this last candle, right? Let me go to 3 hours to see how clear it is. That is on 3 hours. All right, so okay, yes, that is the demand zone. It's clear on 3 hours. So looking at this demand zone, right? Although there was liquidity swept at this point, so look at this, there was liquidity swept here, equal loads were cleared. So if you want to highlight this candle properly, you have to highlight from here, right? So we have tapped into our area of interest on gold. So we're now looking at for reaccumulation, right? So let's go to the 5 minutes time frame to see, okay, price has tapped here. Let us see the structure of the market based on the lower time frame. We're looking for entries now. So you can see we had the low, a high, all right. See the market structure for me. You can see the market structure. Okay, lower high, lower low. All right, so there was a break here, kind of a intermediary break, right? A 5 minutes break of structure. So let's look at this. This was the last lower high. So we saw that there was a break at this point here. So look at the break, market broke here. And we can highlight the consecutive last candles. We can highlight here for entry. Although market has been kind of already moving, like how would I have played this? I didn't see this earlier. I would have played them from the open of this. So open of this last candles, then just open here to the bottom. So that should be targeted for the, or in case you can get another entry. So I'm targeting this liquidity for TP. This would be 1:6 trade, right? So let's see where let's check here. Okay, we can be targeting here for take profits. This high here, this protective high, right? You can target them for take profit. So this is 1 to 6 trades. If you can get another opportunity to enter, that will be fine, right? So gold should buy all the way to that point, right? So that is it. So copying this and posting it in my Telegram community. So if you want to have access to this, just go to my Telegram community and join the group, all right? So we're done with gold. We should see a kind of buy on gold, a kind of buy on gold, all right? So let me post this in my Telegram group. Right. So I'm posting this. Right. Sorry, I was kind of quiet. I was watching some things. I was trying to do some things. All right. So, all right. All right. So let us look at the next idea. The next idea. All right. So let's look at uh, let's go to Forex now. Can start with EU. Let's look at EU for the week. We have to go to the bigger time frame. Let's go with daily. Right. Okay. Clearly, I can see we have a bullish structure forming on daily, right? Don't need to just talk too much about that. I see lower high, so you can see, and then a break to the upside. Right, so there's a break to the upside. So we have a bullish structure on daily. So price should come back into this last buy candles. So price should come down here, right, to give us a new high. I'm targeting this external liquidity at this point. So targeting here the long one. So I look at I'm good overall. From here to here, targeting this external liquidity based on the daily time frame. All right, copying that as well. So that was I'm expecting on gold. I mean on EU, sorry, EU. So let us kind of go small to a smaller time frame. Right, so we go to the 4 hour to see we can have any trade opportunities now. So I've highlighted the last candle, this candle that took us liquidity. All right, so we have liquidity that was swept here. So let's just mark there out. We can mark there out. So watch this. Okay. All right. So I have liquidity that was swept at this point here. So kind of dynamic liquidity. So we're looking at for a buy inside there. All right. Although EU is getting bearish, right? Look at the current structure of EU now. You can see what EU did here. Look at what its market is doing currently. We had a higher high, higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, and then a break. So market is retesting. I'll probably sell down to this point, right? So using the overall trend, we should be looking at for buys inside here, right? So we should be looking at for buys inside this region. So that's what we should expect. We should expect the market to buy inside there, right? So if you can catch a sell opportunity, let me check on 1 hour. If you can catch any sell opportunity down. It's not advisable to do a counter trend trade. So let us stick to the 4 hour. So should we wait enough for we could look at that for a buy overall here. So we can look at for sales opportunities. I'm not here to shoot the sales. I'm here to look at what the overall trend is doing. So we can highlight here as our point of interest for reaccumulation, right? Please join my Telegram community. So enjoy this, right? Right. So potential level for reaccumulation inside there, right? UI for reaccumulation. Yeah. So I want to see price. What do we mean by the accumulation? I want to see price come into this region and give that bullish break of structure, right? And then we take price higher, right? So that's what I look at the EU. But before I end there, let me try to compare it with DXY to see if there's a divergence. All right, let's see. All right, DXY should be going the opposite direction of EU. So it was going up, going down. Okay, market is going down. All right, there's no divergence. Made a higher high, lower low. Okay, all right, it's okay. So that's fine. So it's good to go. So look out for a buy inside there, take price. All right, so let's look at just Let's look at G. G should give something similar because G and E are usually alike, right? So let's just compare it to the DXY to see something, right? So let me see. Okay. Right, low, low, made a low, made a high, made a new high, made a new high. Okay. G is also good to go. So let's remove DXY. Okay. Let's look at this. All right. Now we are done with that. So let's look at what G is doing. Right. So we had a bearish on the lower high, lower low. Okay, we also have a break construction of this, the same thing, obviously. So we're looking at for a buy. Market never retested this. So we're looking at for a buy inside here, this region, because there was a break of structure and liquidity was captured, right? So your liquidity was captured here. And then there was this break of structure at that same point, right? So break of structure and all of that. So looking for price to come down and go higher, all right? So this becomes our POI for reaccumulation, right? So POI for reaccumulation, right? So looking at for a buy inside that point, inside the once the price come here and reaccumulate, right? So the same thing, what we have for E is what we have for G. So literally the same thing. So that is it on G, right? So all right, so we can have to wait for price to come down here, tap on activate us, and then we take price higher. Right, so that is all for it. So let's look at the last one. Then we go back to synthetic indices, right? So let's look at the last one. Which page let's look at the indices, right? So let's look at NAS 100. All right, so let's look at NAS 100. All right, so we go to the daily time frame. All right, so let me clear everything that is here. All right, this is bullish structure. All right, so you can see the same thing. Lower high, lower low, lower high, and then we have a clear break to the upside, right? So let's go to 4-hour time frame, see if there's anything of interest. All right, so current what I'm seeing here, my God, what I'm seeing right, I'm seeing kind of right. So I'm calling it a kind of a bullish structure for me, although price is currently higher. Okay. All right, so we want to see price come back. All right, so let's look at where was that wicked candle? Right, this was where the wicked candle occurred, right? So looking at for a buy inside this region. All right, let's see if we can filter the entry, right? So looking at this, we are seeing the market, we are seeing a kind of trend line liquidity forming at this point here. Trend line liquidity, so you can draw the trend line, right? We have a trend line liquidity forming there. Let's look carefully so I don't get burnt. Okay, so we mark our liquidity. Liquidity was captured at this point here. Okay, so liquidity was captured there. You can see imbalance, presence of imbalance at this point. You can see imbalance here at this point here. So that makes it a good also we're looking for a buy from here down here. So when the price fills this imbalance, so we are looking as an IPA at this point here. So as an IPA here at this point, let me use two lines to signify that. Let me use the gun box. So it's an IPA inside there. An IPA is inside there. IPA inside there. So can wait for price to come and activate us inside this region. So you're looking at for a buy, the same thing there. POI for the accumulation, right? POI for reaccumulation, right? The same thing, same thing. All right, so looking at right POI for the accumulation. Right, so but we have mostly buy ideas this week on the currency pairs market. So this same thing should also be on what we'll find on NAX, because NAS and sorry, US 30 and NAS, they usually look alike, right? So we should find this, right? So let's copy this. I want to have the markups, right? I'm also going to mark it up together with you guys so you guys can benefit from my markups, right? So let's move to the next one. Let's go to synthetic indices. All right, so that'll be the last thing I'll be covering, and then we call it a day. So I'm going to synthetic indices now. Let's start from volatility 10. All right, although I've done this with my mentees already, right? I've done this with my mentees already, but I still want to do this over again. All right, so let's learn. All right, looking at this, my God, my God. Okay, this 10 is not 10. All right, so let's go to 2 hour. I think those was on 2 hour I was looking at. All right, so I don't think I need to mark up anything again. I don't need to explain what I explained to my mentees. All right, so we had a lower high. So look at the structure of this market, right? So you see a lower high, a lower low, and then we had a break to the upside. Right now we're looking carefully. If you look carefully at this market, you can see that this market, this candle captured liquidity. Although there's a kind of trend line liquidity that formed there, which has been obviously captured. We want to expect price to come down into this POI to activate us, right? To reaccumulate inside there, and then we take price high. But basically, so we have our change of structure. We have our liquidity graph at this point here, and then we have our range, our trading range. You know, the trading range is from here and this low. No, that's our trading range. So that's our trading range from here to here. And our range high and our range low, right? So I have our range high and range low. So I should edit this. This is not a range high. So range low. And the upper one is the high. I don't edit that now. So looking for price to come into this place, activate us, and then take price higher, right? So for me, I will fold my fingers and wait for price to come there. All right. So that is it. Basically it. All right. So let's we'll go to the next thing. Right, go to the next thing. Right. All right. So let's look at the next thing. I like for synthetic, actually very fast to analyze. It doesn't take my whole time. All right, so amazing. This is amazing. All right, so let's go to the wow, I've already marked this out already. I meant mark this all my students, right? So let's just walk through it over again. So based on this, let's start from the top here. Right. I was looking at this. We had a higher high, a higher low, a higher high. Let's use an arrow to illustrate this so you can see it. So we had our higher high, our higher low, our higher high, our higher low, and our high. So this kind of took our liquidity here. This one took our liquidity. So we're looking at for market to come here and then give us a sell. We have equal highs for me here. So we have liquidity building at this point here. So we don't expect price to retreat. Thereby to blast through this point and then activate us here. But that doesn't mean that we cannot take trade until the price gets here. So we're looking at the recent structure, right? So if you look at the recent structure, there was a kind of break at this point. So if you go to the maybe the 1 hour, you will see it clearly. All right, let's check the 1 hour. All right, let's check the 1 hour. So looking at this, look at what happened there. We had look at this. Follow me, please. Just follow me. We had kind of lower high, and then see what the market did. All right, kind of I don't know whatever. If you do this way, still correct. So this is more correct. So this is more correct. Lower high and lower low. So I had a break. All right, the market broke this structure, went higher, formed a higher low, and then went higher. So we had a kind of liquidity graph there because of equal lows at this point here. Somewhere around the market came weak below and then fired up. So we're looking at for the markets to come to mitigate the institutional candle. You can see a certain price to come and mitigate us here, right? So let's see what price does, right? I'm looking for a buyer. For now, I will keep my hands to myself. I wouldn't do anything. Although I'm seeing a kind of break or structure here, kind of missed this. So look at, I'm seeing something here, break, and then look at the is going high. But for me, I'm a system market will come here unless if markets can make a new high. Market can make a new high, then we may like to take a new analysis on this. All right. So market has wow, this is amazing. Market has my God. Wow. Although there's a lot of imbalance below, I don't know why price is doing this. Right. For me, I was expecting this. Right, expecting this. The markets may have left us. It may have left us because I'm seeing kind of break to the upside. Market has kind of given a new high, right? So let us see what happens. Let us just see what happens. For now, I'll just be keeping my hands in. I was sitting on my hands and watching what this 10 will be up to. Right, let's go to 25 one and then we'll go to the last two step index and V75. Right, or let's do this. Right, let's start from 25 one. Right, this guy has been bearish for a while. It has been bearish for a while. from the bigger time frame perspective. All right. So let's look at what this guy is doing. Okay, all right. This guy is bullish. Is okay. That's cleared all these highs, and there was liquidity grab at this point here. As I mark there, although market may not come there immediately, let's see what market is doing currently. All right, let's look at the 4 hours and see what the market is doing at the moment. All right, it's not enough to just know what market is doing. All right, oh my, oh my, oh my. Okay, I think I called this today. I called this trade at this point here. We had a wow, this is amazing. Go to 2 hour time frame. All right, let's go to 2 hour time frame to see if there's anything of interest. All right, so let's look at the 2 hour time frame. Um, right. So I'm kind of doing something. Right, I'm kind of watching something on my chats, my phone chats. Let me see. These guys currently the social market is currently bearish, right? So you can see that we can have a higher low, higher high, and then break of structure. So this guy is bearish on the 2 hour for now. This guy is bearish. Let's look at 1 hour. So the market is doing currently, right? So okay, amazing. Okay, just 30 minutes to see if it's clearer there. Right, this is amazing. Wow. All right. All right. So let's look at 30 minutes. We had a break, the institutional candle, mitigation, and all of that. So let's look at here if this can take price lower. So let's look at this point here. Right. So from here, there was a kind of liquidity grab at this point here. Right. So liquidity grab here. All this liquidity was grabbed and then we went high. So we're looking at for a sell inside here, right? So let's look at for a sell inside here, potential area for redistribution, right? POI for position simply means lower time frame break of structure, right? So that is it. POI for redistribution. All right, so I have that. Right, so we can also look at for that and take price lower, right? So okay, we can look out for a sell in that region, right? So that's it for that set, right? So right. All right, so just give me a moment. Try to finish up some things at the back end. Right, so so that is it for it. So look out for a sell inside this point and we'll take price lower. All right, so can take price lower. All right, okay. And we have a kind of trend line liquidity from here. See something here. So look at this trend line liquidity. Wow, market has tapped here. So let's extend this to the future. All right, so want price to come and take out all this liquidity. Right, so this is it. One price to activate us and then take out liquidity. All right, so okay. Oh, all right. So let's look at the next one. Or let me save this chat. Let me save this. All right, so let me save this. Right. Let's look at the last one, or let's say second to last one, that is step index, and then we'll end it with 75. All right, so we're looking at step index now. Whew. Sheesh. Let's just go to the 4 hour straight. So, okay, I think I backed this out before. Let me see if it's still valid. Okay, all right, so this is still valid. First, so look at the structure of the market. We're having a bearish structure. I won't claim this just to use it to illustrate. So we're having a bearish structure. So low, high, low, high, and then we had a break to the upside, right? So the price will come and mitigate it and then take price higher. I hope you get that. So now we had a kind of liquidity grab. Look at this. There was a liquidity builder here. This took our liquidity and then went higher. So we're looking for price to come and mitigate that area, right? So that's what we're looking at for that. So that's why we're looking for a buy inside there, All right. So This thing is ranging higher, high, lower, high. Okay, we have a kind of bearish structure now. I had a kind of bearish structure. Wow, 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 wow. I'm seeing something now. I'm seeing something. This is amazing. So look at this. Let's remove this. Remove. I'm seeing something now. This guy is funny. He's a funny guy. Look at this market. This candle actually took our stop losses, and then it came down. It's this candle here took our stop loss and then broke to the downside. So market has indicated that. Let's see if you can catch an entry on the smaller time frame. All right. So let's see if you can catch an entry on the smaller time frame there. All right. So amazing. So you can see. Okay, higher, 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 low break. Okay, market has been mitigated it. So, wow, this is a sell. This is a sell. Would have played the open of this candle just there. I played the open of this candle and market would have activated us our stop loss above. That would have been about a $7 stop loss on the minimum loss size. So let's see. Let's see. Market may not come back here anymore. Let's go to 10 minutes time frame to see if we can catch another sell. All right, so let's look at that. Amazing. Okay, let's have a liquidity grab here. And market with a new low. Okay. Let me check the 5 minutes to see clearly. All right. All right. So sorry about that. Okay. This candle has indicated actually. All right. This was the open on the buy candle that took out liquidity and then took price lower. All right. So let's see. Wow, this side has gone. We have missed this. We have missed this. We would have played open here. Wow, we have missed this. So let's just watch. All right. Let's look at the last one. So don't forget that we're looking at. Don't forget that we're looking at this buy. So this buy is more probable, right? This is the buy we're looking at. So you're looking at that buy. You're looking at that buy. So I'm trying to confirm something. If I posted this to my mentees. Okay. All right, I did that. All right, so that's it. All right. All right, so let's look at the 75 and then we end it. Right. Or G75 is actually very easy, just a very straightforward chart. Let's go to the daily time frame. Right, it's actually very easy, right? So I see that was we're having a or I'll be faster now. So we're having a bullish structure, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, then a break to the downside. So remember that you always look out for that candle that took out liquidity. So we're looking at this candle that took out liquidity, this one right here. So a certain price to come here and then redistribute will give us that sell. So that's our POI for the distribution, right? So that place you're looking for the swing side there. So all this move is just to buy up to here. So you're looking to buy here and then sell properly, right? So let's go to the smaller time frame to see if you can catch that buy. Right. So based on this, I can see that we have a break of structure. So we want to catch this buy, right? So you can mark up here. You can look at liquidity captured here. Look at all these lows was grabbed, all these lows were cleared by this candle, right? So we have liquidity grab, we have our break of structure, right? Break of structure. Look at market to come into here and then take price, right? So that is it. We're looking for price to come in here, then take price, right? So we can now highlight here for potential area for reaccumulation, right? So POI for reaccumulation. So all right, that's the last one. Okay, don't make this call too long. So POI for reaccumulation. So copy that as well, and then we look at the last one, which is volatility 100. All right, so amazing. All right, so I'm just posting it in my Signal forum, my students Signal forum, and that's so. Let's look at the last one, which is this 100. Right, so quickly, I'll do this quickly. Let's look at the assets I trade. I don't want to look at the tracing. No, I just want to involve you guys in what I'm doing. Right, you're part of my family, and all of that. Wow, price blasted through this point I was looking at. This is amazing. Let's analyze all over again. All right, so you can do this all over again. All right, so okay, high, low, break. This is a bearish structure. Market has actually activated this supply zone. Has it? No, it hasn't. Okay, just close by. Let me see. That is a kind of flip zone, support resistance zone. Okay, okay. All right, let's see 4 hour. See if we can catch something for the day. All right, amazing. So we have this. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. I want to see if you can catch a trade on this. Okay. This guy is still bullish, still bullish, still bullish. This guy is still bullish, still bullish, still a bullish market. I think that we have missed the trade on this. We have missed the trade. I have missed this trade already. I'm just seeing something now. We have missed it. We have missed this. 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 Right. So look at what we have played. Right. Look at the structure of this market. We have missed this. So we had higher high, higher low, higher high. Market kind of clear liquidity and still made a new higher high. Why? Because price closed below this last higher high. So if we did this earlier, we would have caught our buy at this candle. This is the kind of total liquidity. Market has tapped it actually, obviously tapped the candle and has taken off. Right. So we have missed this buy. Let's check if we can still catch something on the 4 hour. Let's see. Oh my, nothing for now. So we'll just be watching nothing of this 100 for now. So we'll just be watching what this 100 might want to do. Right. So let's just watch. Let's just watch. So that is well for now. Nothing of this 100 as of now. Nothing of interest. All right. So let's call that a day. Join my Telegram community so you can have access to more videos. Right. Have a wonderful day. Blessed day.